Babes, your client's experience in the chair is everything. 80% how you treat them versus the 20% of you actually creating on their head. And that's what today's episode is all about. I'm breaking it down for you in bite sizes for you to chew on and implement immediately in your salon, spa, or barbershop. Are you ready to rock people's world? Let's go. Are you a beauty or barber pro looking for that push to do that thing you've always wanted to do, whether it's in or out of the salon, spa, or shop? Are you tired of not feeling good enough, smart enough, skilled enough? Are you tired of not getting a handle on your mental health, boundaries, and insecurities? I'm Krystine Sherwood, the BeautyPro coach, an internationally certified coach, a salon and spa owner, and your personal Jiminy Cricket. I use my own experiences, good and bad, as a salon owner to help you be more self-aware, authentic, and forward-thinking in your approach to life, in and out of the salon. It's time to reach your version of success with the BeautyPro Coach podcast. First things first, lose the ego, babes. You may be running your own suite, your own salon, barbershop, and you are 100% hot shit, right? But when it comes to your craft and dealing with the public, humble yourself down to the floor. Okay. No one should think of you and be like, oh, yeah, she is so stubborn. She doesn't want to learn from everyone, but she's also gotten so many awards and she does all these competitions. Like, no, we don't work with people like that. Okay. At least not here in my world, in my circle. That doesn't fly. I don't care how many awards you've gotten, how many competitions you've won. If you think that you are bigger and better than everybody, we are not going to work. Okay, so that's the first thing. Let's just rip that off like a band-aid, okay? Number 2, be humble, which kind of goes with number 1 of losing your ego. Be humble, okay? Let me elaborate. So being humble means letting go of all of the ego, all the things that you think you're good at, and bring down those walls. Too many times, stylists, barbers, estheticians, we're so calloused because of prior bad experiences. So we don't want to get hurt again. And that is totally understandable. Nobody wants to feel that ick. Okay. We don't want to be taken advantage of. We want the scales to be balanced. Okay. Guess what? All of that feeling, all of that is totally normal. And then when you forgive others for their hurting you and you take responsibility for your role in other people's lives and then in your own, humility just comes naturally. You see how that works? So when you realize that your boundaries are completely off and you're overcorrecting, your humility comes. But if you are constantly saying hard no's, making hard passes on people, you are like, okay, for example, a client walks in, you go to a stylist, let's say the front desk person goes to the stylist, like, hey, we just got to walk in. Do you want to take care of that person? And they look at the person and they go, oh, no, absolutely not. Like, what are you talking about? You've been sitting all day and you don't want to take care of this person because they are not your ideal client? Are you kidding me? So that's what I'm talking about when I talk about hard passes on people. Like, you are ultimately hurting yourself and the business you work for. So how does ego and humility affect your client's experience? Right? Or does it affect their experience at all? So because when you know what your life and business foundation is, when you know you've done the work, you've done the coaching or whatever, you are better able to serve your client and meet them where they are with their hair, skin, nails, lashes, all the things, because you already know who you are. You've already humbled yourself enough to take care of that bum that just walked in and will probably pay you $5 only. Okay, you get what I'm putting down? Okay. The third thing, communicate with kindness. I don't care about being nice or sweet or, oh, bless your heart, honey. Like, I don't care about that. It's about genuine kindness from your core, treating others the way you would want to be treated, and you will see an amazing return on your investment of your time, money, energy, all of that. You cannot fake kindness. You can fake sweet. I mean, hello, we have Splenda, that is fake sugar. So you can fake sweet. You can be kind and keep your boundaries. You can be kind and make a profit. You can be kind and offer a first time client a 20% discount, or you can sell retail or have a referral program to that first time person. When you are kind genuinely from your soul, you can do so many things in your business that you would never be able to do otherwise. If you don't believe me, try it. Try it. Do some homework. Watch people, analyze them. Number 4, know your numbers. I know so many stylists refuse to offer any kind of promotion for their services. I get it. Meanwhile, they are only doing 2 haircuts a day. And I can promise you they are not $500 haircuts. When you know your numbers, you know your costs, you know how much to charge, you know how much to charge in rent, you know how much to spend in marketing, how many clients you need to see in a day, how much to charge your clients per service, pay your employees, all of these kinds of numbers, you will be more successful. Okay? A limiting belief or a mindset of knowing your numbers is being greedy. No. Okay? Knowing your numbers is not about being greedy. Knowing your numbers is that, okay, I am touching a lot of money, so now I have to organize all of this money that I am touching. Okay? It's about giving life to your business. This is something that I actually teach in my one-to-one coaching and even the BeautyPro intensive, which is the 7-week program. Like, I teach you this one-on-one because each salon, spa, barbershop, we're all going to have our own issues, our own strengths, weaknesses, okay? And this does affect your client experience. How does it affect your client experience? Because when you tell your client the price of seeing the price of your time when they come in to see you, and then you hesitate, your client feels unsafe. They will not rave about you. They will run away. And they'll probably leave you a terrible Google review. Okay? So when you know your numbers, you have this innate confidence that kind of just comes. You don't even have to think about it. It just happens because you already know how much you probably heard this before, your price per minute is. Okay? You have made sense. You have justified your pricing because you've done the math. Okay? If you don't know how to do the math, I can teach you. You just have to reach out and ask for what you need. But anyway, making your clients have an unforgettable experience in your chair rests on these 4 key points that I just went over. And if you're looking for more practical ways for your client's experience with you to be 5 stars, I recommend listening to them. Okay, going out of your way to show them that you care. And with this, I mean, I heard you say that your boyfriend is sleeping with your best friend and that you want him to regret ever leaving you. Is that right? And she's going to say, yeah. And you're going to be like, okay. So my professional opinion is to go red, ask for a sleep killer bob that you'll maintain at home with these products, and then we're going to schedule your makeup lesson with so and so. So you have killer liner, and then we're going to go over here, we're going to get lashes, and like, you set them up for success. You have a plan. Okay. Do you see how in that little example, did you see how I heard her want what she wanted and I gave her what she needed while she's in my chair? I'm doing services, I'm consulting, I'm showing her products, I'm cross promoting my team. Did you see that? That client is going to feel most important because to her, you just invested into her life with everything that you know how to do. That is what I'm talking about when you want to have an unforgettable, amazing client experience. You have to do that now with every single person, every single day, all the hours in the day. When you're doing it right, you will be drained and you don't want to hear anybody else's problems. Okay? So, did you hear anything in that little example that I just acted out that compromised prices, boundaries, team? No, you absolutely did not. What you did hear was validation. You're validating her, you're acknowledging her, you are communicating clearly, kindness. You're talking about profitability, humility, all of that. You absolutely heard that. So, if you want to make your client experience and your client unforgettable, and they will you need to do this. What I just acted out. If you need to pause and replay, then do that. Okay. The problem is that a lot of stylists do not want to examine themselves. They don't want to pinpoint their weaknesses because then that means they're weak. Dun dun dun. Like, duh. Like, that's the point. We are all weak. We are all weak. They don't want to be rude. They don't want to overcorrect. Like, they're not hospitable. And it literally kills me because money is actually easy to get when you know what you're doing and you're doing it from a genuine place. Okay, if that makes sense. So, as a salon owner, more often than not, you can preach what I just preached to you all day long. You can show it, you can demonstrate it. But if your team and your stylist refuse to do it, you can either let them experience the rejection on their own, and or you start the recruiting process all over again and you keep going. Or you can do both at the same time. You look for people who will hear you. That's what you have to do. That's where we got to focus our energy, not on the stylist who refuses to market herself. Okay? Our time is valuable, our energy is valuable. We never get those back. So, if you want to get bougie with your clients, you can always get champagne and charcuterie cups, which I talked about last season. You can get personalized scented capes. You can get really creative with that stuff. For me, when we talk about adding value to our services and making clients never forget you and how you make them feel, that starts with you. If you're a wreck, you're only going to add stress to your client's experience. If you are pretending your life is okay when it's not, you're creating a facade for yourself and your clients. And normally it is very obvious anyways. If you are real and raw with your clients while being kind and practicing the golden rule and you educate them on what looks good on them according to their facial structure, their complexion, their hair type, all of that stuff, you will create an atmosphere of trust. So, all of that, now it's your turn. You get to tell me, what do you do in your salon that makes clients never forget you? What was the craziest thing a client told you that you didn't even realize that you did to be unforgettable? I want to know. I want you to send me messages on Instagram. I want to see you in the DMs, like just flooding my account with all this information. And before I go, of course, if you need one-to-one attention on salon culture, this is where you ask for help. At this point, you ask for what you need and you reach out to me and you say, listen, I want to sign up for one of your programs. I want to sign up with a free coaching call. Like, let's go. And I am here. But it all starts in the DMs. So send me a message. Let's talk. Let's see if we're a good fit. Let's see if I can even help you to begin with. And let's move from there. Okay? Here we go. So I will talk to you soon and have a wonderful day. If you loved this episode, subscribe to the BeautyPro podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts so you never miss an episode. Don't forget to leave your reviews, stars, feedback so I can continue to bring the content you deserve and want most. Your feedback fuels this podcast. The more you give, the more you get back. You can follow me at The BeautyPro Coach on Instagram and Facebook. Want to contact me directly? Email me at befree@goldentruthcoaching.com.